Uh, the judiciary in this country, there is what is called Judicial Service Commission. I mean, Malema is a superstar there in that Judicial Service Commission. He's a superstar. He holds judges accountable. Yeah, men are very, very trembling there. They are asked serious questions. It's on television. It's a movie. Wonderful movie. And nothing is done in secrecy. You come here now and say, no, ANC interferes. These people, men and women who are appointed, they are not known where they come from. But Justice Maya, you know, ANC people made a mistake and put Justice Maya on a poster. And then they said that this is what democracy has delivered. We have a first black woman. Oh, Mama Wabantu had to clarify herself. Hey, ANC, how can you do that? We had to apologize to her. And then here is the ANC claiming judges. We don't claim judges. We are just reflecting. That bench, that constitutional court is black. It's black. And go and look at all of them. Human rights lawyers, their background. Chaskalson was the first. It's still mystery to me why Museneke was not made, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, that's my personal view. Before I'm attacked by Nomvula and called to order, let me skip to the script. So the point is that we have had the best of the best. Judges up to Mukhweng. And Mukhweng to be a judge, back and forth. He was interviewed. Everybody gave him names and all of that. But guys, as a judge, he was good. There are good judgments he has done. Politically, I don't agree with him. Politically, as Mukhweng. His views are very extreme and so on some of the things. But as a judge, I hold him in high esteem. I'm not the lawyer. But some of the judgments I've read coming from him, without fear or favor, they've been good from the bench, and many other judges. Now, we have actually transformed the judiciary. It is very strange, Samkele, let me come to your questions. Regressing in parliament. You know, we are dealing with Hlophe. Some of the people who criticize Hlophe are saying he will never go home hungry today. You saw yesterday, Malema. He said Hlophe will not go home hungry. You are on Twitter, don't say you didn't see it. And then we were not there, me and Nomvula, we're not officials, when Hlophe was being challenged on his ethical conduct by political parties. Some of them today are hypocrites who are saying that the ANC is conniving with the DA. When a judge, very good judge, make misjudgments and does things that are not supposed to be done, and unfortunately it happened to be a black judge, and then you say the law must be blind because Hlophe is black, the rule of law must not be upheld. Where will this constitutional democracy go to in the next couple of months and years to come? It's going to die. Mbalula must not be charged because he's the SG of the NC. If he does something wrong, Ramaphosa must not step down if he's found wrong in terms of the law. Jacob Zuma must not be held accountable. And the list goes on. It doesn't work like that. Rule of law, which is a cardinal pillar of the national democratic revolution. Once the rule of law collapses, society collapses. Now, they've gone through a rigorous process. They started challenging him and then raised the case. Some of them are vacillating. They've changed with the wind. You know, Mandela says, if you change policies on the basis of the constituency, you fail, not on principle. You are not a leader. When you meet people and you look at them, you think they want death penalty. You go out and then you come back with, since I forgive death penalty, Bagit. Those people will never vote for you because you are a liar and a populist. You are not consistent. Principle teaches us that you must stand for what it is right, even if the majority don't agree with you. That's it. It doesn't matter. We have agreed with the EFF and many other political parties in that parliament, and who have even extreme views that they want to erase the ANC surgically. Floyd says that. Surgical removal. We don't want to see the ANC. Even if it means we will work with the DA, as long as it is not the ANC. He says that. But these hypocrites, they will change tomorrow and say, the ANC worked with the DA, and you believe them. They have worked with the DA when we lost power, when we were crumbling. When we brought ideology to them, they said, we don't eat ideology. Go away, Mbalula, and swim. I was there, talking to them. I've accepted that. These politics are the way they are. Today in South Africa, it's a multi-party democracy. And then you can work with everybody. But we as the ANC, we know the dangers of coalitions and all of that. And we don't want to find ourselves having to kneel to right-wing and conservatives. It's unfortunate that we could arrive at the decision of Hlophe, but that is what we voted for in 1994 through our constitution. Unfortunately, that's what we voted for. Now, if you read and you listen to people, Judge Hlophe, what they say about him, from that corner of the Eastern Cape, Transkei, University of Walter Sisulu today, which produced the best minds, legal minds, up to Ngugai Tobi, the best lawyer in the Republic today, the best judges you get in the Constitutional Court. They come from the hands of Hlophe, and some of them worked with him. They were colleagues. When they talk to you about his understanding of the law, you reminisce. And the fact that we can come to this point, not on the basis of his ability to think and to understand the law, but behavior. You fall in life, not because you couldn't think, but you fall because of misjudgment. And that's why people apologize and step aside. Powerful people, because they made erroneous decisions. And it happens. And it happens with Hlophe. And there's no way the ANC is going to flow with something that undermines the rule of law. And that is the point. So we stand where we stand. And we are not delighted. We don't celebrate it, but it's got to be done. Because something has been found there in terms of this individual. Judge Mutata, shame, he went in through a wall. And a judge, sober. This thing that judges, I'm sober as a judge. Mutata just changed it overnight, and it was a something. Kandine judges here phuza madoda, and then, but it is painful. Now the deployment, how does it function? The deployment committee meets and look at different areas of deployment, strategic. We don't deploy street vendors, and we don't deploy kitchen, garden people and all of that. Strategic deployment, it means what is key. What is key to drive the economy, the civil service, the country in a particular direction. You think before you deploy, does this person qualify for this? And that's what is important. Now, we don't deploy supply chain managers, we don't deploy chief directors, we don't deploy, what is this? Everything below that. No, we deploy strategic deployment. That's why DGs are not permanent. Their term is 5 years. And if in that 5 years they happen to commit things, they will be held accountable. They are not there permanently. Meaning the next administration can still have its own DG if we are out of power and all of that. But the fact of the matter is that it is strategic deployment for a reason. We deploy DA people. We don't look at people as DA. We look at their qualities. But we come to learn after that they are DA through their own verbosity and what they accentuate in public, that they are ideologues, they are right-wing. We learn after, but we deploy people with capabilities. You make reference, which I'm not going to comment to that, about somebody who have plunged us into this. You do get failures and factory faults in the process. Even in politics, you do have that. A person you trusted with your life just surprise you over time. So don't put faith on individuals, put faith on principle. Because individuals can disappoint you, and that's what is important. So even in the civil service and the deployment, that is the case.